With Tynan recovering from his DVT that we shared last week, we are well and truly established here on the hard stand. So let me show you around, show you what we're doing, show you what is coming up this hurricane season. Starting with our tender, she's obviously out of the water and under the boat. It was really funny to see it lifted. The guys here at Peak kindly helped us do it because of the weight and the way our davit is. We didn't want to leave it on the back of the boat when we came out because we knew we had to work on it. So they lifted it with the travel lift and said that this is the smallest boat they've ever lifted using it. So we're going to make some more modifications to her, especially to the pads and adding a cover to the front. Then strung up underneath the boat, we have our fenders. They're being stored in the forepeak, but we put them on the deck to dry, and every time they were like this close to being completely dry and able to be put away, it rained. So we rigged this up and they've been down here drying for a little while. And then at the back we have a workbench. So this was like one of the first things that we sorted out, because one of the greatest things about doing work on the hard stand is having that extra space to be able to gel coat and epoxy and fiberglass things. So it's made completely of wood recycled from the last time we were here that was stored over at Nino's boat. And Tynan, he's even decorated the top, so she's looking very pretty and we've already got quite a bit of use out of it. Then heading upstairs, warning, it's a mess, but we're on the hard stand, so what do you expect? You're back. Got my pile of fabrics already out. I actually want to put these inside, but I haven't found a spot for them yet. Now, in terms of actual work that is going on around Liger, we have some things that have failed, things that Leopard was meant to have repaired, and their repairs were obviously not adequate because the same issue has now reoccurred. So the first one to show you is up in the helm. So if you have a look at our winches, we have cracks here on both sides. So that's an issue that has been reported before, has been dealt with before. Last time we were here, their repair team dealt with it. Every time all they've done is just treated it as a gel coat crack. The fact that it keeps cracking and cracking and cracking shows that to us, to our untrained eye, that is not just an issue of the gel coat cracking. You know, we have seen evidence online that there were deficiencies in the fiberglass underneath these winches for a certain number of Leopard 45 hulls. We've heard that they were meant to have rectified it in production, but you know, this is what we're seeing. So in our opinion, and what we said to them previously and was rejected, is that we don't think that the fiberglass underneath is adequate enough. So we're going to be dealing with that this hurricane season, and next time we launch, we don't want to be seeing more cracks there. We want to deal with the root of the problem here. Also in the rear cockpit area and wrapping around the sides of the boat is an issue that I have talked about before. So I will throw up a link to the related video, but the collateral damage on the back of our deck, it was just so extensive and so bad that essentially if we want to fix it properly, we have to grind off all of the non-skid for, it's just about half of the main deck and redo the whole lot. So that is going to be a huge task. But if we want our deck to look proper instead of shit like it does now, it's what needs to be done. And obviously Leopard have had a chance to do it and they failed. So we're not going to let them touch it again. They are not contributing anything to it at this stage. They're not offering anything. Haven't even spoken to them in months, to be honest. So yeah, that's going to be a huge, huge project for this hurricane season. Heading inside. Saloon couches. So there's two reasons that we're doing our saloon couches. The first, the foam in these collapsed like within the first year. So they're horrifically uncomfortable to lay in. Definitely not the quality that you would expect from a boat like this. Second, the couch covers are just destroyed basically. You know, you can see here this mark. That's epoxy from one of the repair team tradesmen coming in and accidentally brushing past the couch. Obviously, you know, they didn't mean to do it on purpose, but it leaves a permanent stain that, again, they and Leopard did nothing about. And then also, this bit of fabric at this end of this couch is it's just been destroyed by Rose's nails. So we had the significant warranty period here in Trinidad where they were grinding fiberglass and gel coat all over the outside, and as a result we could not have Rose outside. The fiberglass getting into her coat and then irritating her skin, like that's not right. You don't do that to your pet dog. So we had her inside for most of that time, which meant she kind of was on the end of this couch, and you can see the difference. So basically all these cushions are going in the bin, and I will be remaking them myself. And I'm happy to share that this is the color that we are going for. So yeah, complete change in color, but I'm actually really excited about how this blue is going to look. I think it's going to play really nicely off the ocean, and then it also has some gray in the weave, which will go nicely with the kitchen cabinets. The ice then behind me, that's another job for us to deal with this season. It ices over within, we're talking 6 weeks, to the point where the drawer doesn't close. It's installed correctly, so Isotherm have given us a bunch of parts to try, and we're going to see how that goes. Next major issue is down towards the office. I'll let Tynan tell you about that, because this is one that is really annoying, because you know, the repair team, with a second attempt to fix the issue down there, they thought they knew better and it cracked again. So
this wooden trim here, which covers the fiberglass bulkhead. So this fascia cracked already in Cape Town. So part of the warranty repairs when Trinidad, when we were here last, was to have this removed, the crack repaired, and to figure out why it was cracking. What they've just done is repainted this and finished it and stuck it back on. So then when the boat's been launched and we've gone sailing again up the Caribbean, within the first, well, how long did it take to get from here to St. Martin? Because I noticed it when we got to St. Martin. So now what I'm going to do now is remove this without I'm going to try to remove it without damaging it. That'll be easy.
yeah,
Oh, he's going to customs, is he? Okay, no worries. Alright, well, yeah, it's like 2 minutes to get there.
While I ran off to customs to clear in the first of our freight forwarded boat parts coming in from America, Tynan got to work on the door. His mission was to remove the cap so that we could take a look at the fiberglass behind it and start trying to figure out the best way to prevent this from happening again. The hope was to do it without damaging the cap, since making a new one will be time consuming. But knowing the type of sealant that we used to stick it on, we were not confident in our chances.
how's it going?
Oh, the fucking edging's broken.
The edging broke.
Yeah, but it was broken before. It's there, it's a gap there.
So what, you reckon they broke it last time and didn't say anything, or what?
Oh, potentially, or it was just broken in the factory, and then because this is the second time this has to come off, the glue's just properly let go. It's also because I'm using silicone spray as a lubricant, otherwise everything just gets stuck and binds up in there.
Yeah.
So the silicone spray is probably, the hydrocarbons in it's probably broken down the glue.
So you're gonna have to glue it all back together?
Yeah, I've got some contact adhesive, like I did for the sliding bathroom door on the starboard side.
Yep.
Well, this is cut free all down that side, all down here. I need to get this off so I can try and get in behind it.
Yeah.
I got my clamp, and I put the clamp at the top and on this side, and it's just twisting that side out, and I don't want it to break in the corner.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I know that they broke it when they took it out last time. That's why they had to repaint it and everything.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously full of glue in the corners.
Yeah.
And you can't get anything in there. You can only come down that side.
Weren't they used to glue it back on?
4200.
That stuff doesn't come off.
No.
Tynan kept carefully chipping away at it, but in the end, the frame had other ideas.
I don't actually know why they put that trim piece on. Because if they cut it right, It wouldn't need a trim piece.
Yeah, but no comment. Anyway, now what?
Well, now I'm just gonna come down this side with that trim off and cut as much of this 4200 out. And then I've already come down this side from top to bottom and just cut in as much as I can. It's just basically the glue that's on the face. I need to try and either pull the bottom out or pull the top out and start trying to cut in the face, but because this is already cracked from here to here,
Yeah, you really don't want to break a whole side of it off.
yeah.
A few moments later.
Oh, why'd you break it? Oh, wow. Yeah, so it's flexed so much it's broken the whole piece of wood.
Yeah. I was trying to get the top to come away
Yeah.
so I can try and get something even small just to slowly break the adhesive.
I think we all knew this was coming. I think we all knew this was coming. What kind of wood is it?
It's just Meranti. It's super soft.
Yeah.
It's what they used to do basically all of this. This frame, these frames, it's all Meranti.
Can you get that here?
No. Here, you just if I'm going to redo this, I'd probably use teak, or I might go get apple mat because that's a hard wood, but it's light. But yeah, this.
Oh, so it's like a super thin piece.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
It's
one
just
piece.
a hollow capping or something.
Yeah, it's like a U. It's like a U shape like that. It's like that, and it just slides on like this.
Yeah, but it's flexed so
obviously-
much it's cracked this time and it's done.
Yeah, and they've used so much 3M 4200
Which is like a permanent adhesive, isn't it?
semi-permanent. Like, I had no hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went knock, and I went. Yeah, you know,
Or, you know,
some
they
contact adhesive and some 3M filler. It'd be basically factory finished. Like, I've sharpened this, and you can see the adhesive. Like, I'm pushing as hard as I can. Like, I had no hope.
No.
The annoying bit of all this is, like, the guys said to the repair team, which was the joint Robertson and Kane Leopard repair team, that they hadn't fixed the root cause of the problem, and they were like, no, we're gonna fix it how we want, we're gonna do what we want, and it's broken like within 2 weeks of the boat being back on the water and actually moving. So that's incredibly frustrating, because now again we're fixing something that we told them we didn't believe that their repair procedure was adequate, and they told us that it was, and we were wrong. We shouldn't have to deal with this problem again. Very frustrating to have to keep revisiting certain issues, you know, after they've already had 2 repair attempts and wasted all our time with that, only to then waste more of our time to have to do it ourselves properly. It's just, thought they were meant to be the boat builders, not us.
Destruction. Yo.
Yeah, that amount of 4200, I don't think I was ever getting that off in one piece.
Those blobs are huge.
I mean, it's good stuff. I don't really know what we're going to do here.
So, this is the wall that you think's flexing, isn't it? That's causing it to break.
Yeah.
Is that in the fiberglass?
I think it's just a scratch. I don't think it's a crack.
Yeah.
Tynan's now gone through and cleaned off the blobs of sealant that you could see before, and that's kind of revealed the bulkhead a little bit more. So we have the decorative piece of wood on the outside, and then this is the actual structural part of the bulkhead, and this is the part that we're concerned is flexing and causing that cap to crack. So In order to get a little bit more access, we've also in the bathroom cut out some space in the ceiling so that we can rent them.
You can feel the toe mark, so if you run your finger across that, that's flat, and then that's flat too. We're going to reinforce the radius.